TV with me, Saquon Barkley. Here's the truth of the situation. Until a running back proves that you can be the catalyst for your team winning a Super Bowl, the running back market will continue to depreciate.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we're going to talk about Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, the running backs. So Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs will play this NFL season on a franchise tag, or they won't. Those are the two options. After the passage of the Monday deadline, neither is eligible to sign a long-term deal this offseason following months of failed negotiations. How they proceed is now up to them. Holding out for training camp, the start of the season or beyond is an option for both players. It's an option that has been explored before by Le'Veon Bell, and it hasn't gone particularly well. So neither Barkley or Jacobs has signed their franchise tender. Dallas Cowboys running back Tony Pollard, meanwhile, has decided to sign his franchise tender and is expected to play this season without an extension. It's sad for running backs in the league. You can imagine the absence of extensions for two of the best in the position, which further signals a stark reality in a league that continues to devalue them and increasingly declines to make long-term investments in the position. So this is Derrick Henry's reaction to the whole situation, saying that at this point, just take the RB position out of the game then. The ones that want to be great and work as hard as they can to give their all to an organization just seems like it don't even matter. I'm with every running back that's fighting to get what they deserve. Fortunately for Derrick Henry, he's not facing the same circumstances as Jacobs and Barkley. He's approaching the final year of a 4-year, $50 million extension to his rookie contract and was awarded a $2 million pay bump last offseason. For him, he got his big payday, but he'll be fighting for another one soon. For Christian McCaffrey, he has secured his payday as he approaches the second year of a 4-year, $64 million contract. But like Henry, he stood in solidarity with his fellow running backs, calling the lack of long-term deals by Monday deadline criminal. Also, without a new deal, Colts running back and 2021 NFL rushing champion Jonathan Taylor will be in a similar position next off-season. He's approaching the final year of his 4-year, $7.8 million rookie contract. He could very well face the prospect of playing the 2024 season under the franchise tag if he and the Colts don't come to terms. I'd love to know what you think about this, so don't forget to drop a comment. Also, don't forget to like the video. Now let's listen to Barkley talk about the franchise tag, then also listen to Emmanuel Acho's take on the whole running back situation.
Saquon, quick question about the market for running backs. Do you think maybe, in the next collective bargaining or something that the union and the owners can come together and find something that works out better for running backs? Because it seems like a lot of guys are just not being paid at the value that they need to be paid.
I don't know, because that's going to be in 10 years. And to be honest, I love the game a lot, but I don't see myself being on a football field in 10 years. But what I will say about the running back market and the value of it, what do you think is going to happen? They tagged the top 3 guys. We didn't even get a chance to hit the open market. So when we don't get a chance to hit the open market, it hurts a guy like Miles. It hurts all those other guys. They put the cap at 10. And then when they have the tag, they have all the leverage. And that's the reality of it. But there's a personal side of it too. There's a human side of it too. And going off back to the question what Kim said, how I felt like that they're diminishing what I've done since 2018. I'm not saying that, but everyone will talk about the running back market and this and that and the third. Every team is different. Like everyone, there's a thing that goes up, and I think you mentioned it before about quarterbacks in the Super Bowl and how many rushing yards, the top rusher. But every team is not like every team. Pat Mahomes is a 2-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time MVP, and like this is not everybody have Pat Mahomes, and this is no knock to Daniel Jones, so don't even try to flip like that. And then you look at the Eagles who play. Jalen Hurts, a great quarterback. That team is amazing, but every team is not the Eagles. Every team don't have that much talent. And when you come to my situation, come to me personally, I feel like that I helped our team a lot. I feel like not only on the field but off the field. I feel like as a leader, I feel like obviously there's a conversation of my numbers going down. I think there's a whole lot of other stuff that happened to play in the NFL. We were a one-dimensional team in the beginning of the season. We were running the ball. We have a great coach. We played Detroit Lions. They came in, bust that ass, stopped me. We had to switch it up, and we have a great coach with Days and with Cav, and we had a whole new game plan. We came out and found a way to get the job done and make it to the playoffs. But going to the running back market, when you talk about the running back, no, I don't agree with that. I think that it's not fair because I don't think Tennessee Titans is a great team, but Derrick Henry's one of those guys on those team. San Fran's a great team, but Christian McCaffrey's one of those guys on the team. Josh Jacobs, the list go on and on. And I think when you talk about the New York Giants, I think even peers came on and said it. I have a lot of respect in this league, and I think that's how it should be viewed.
The Giants alienating overwhelmingly the most important player on their team.
Absolutely. But they have every right to, given what we know about running backs in the NFL nowadays. Both those things can be true. The reality is this: the running back market and/or position is broken. It is not just a Saquon Barkley issue. The Giants are a playoff team with Saquon. He's been the face of that organization for a couple years now, yet he's coming off of the best season in his career. The Giants are not a playoff team without Saquon Barkley. But what we know about the NFL in the running back position right now, it's a slippery slope to pay that position once they hit a certain age, more so than any other one. And Greeny, that's like the overall conversation coming off of yesterday. This isn't just indifferent to Saquon. The running back market is broken. It is different than any other position in the NFL. And that is a massive issue that the NFL has to fix. They're going to have to sit down as a group and understand or try to fix how they change what is going on with the running back market. Because what you're going to see is there's not going to be a lot of young kids that play running back anymore because it's not really worth what their future could be.
What's up, y'all? I'm getting ready to go on live television, so y'all are going to have to get ready to go on live TV with me. Saquon Barkley, here's the truth of the situation. Until a running back proves that you can be the catalyst for your team winning a Super Bowl, the running back market will continue to depreciate. In the Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl era, since Mahomes started winning Super Bowls, running backs haven't gotten paid. Why? Because you don't need to pay them. The Chiefs drafted a running back in the first round, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He did not pan out, and they still won a Super Bowl with a 7th-round rookie in Isaiah Pacheco, not out of Bama, not out of Ohio State, not out of Michigan, out of Rutgers. The Rams won a Super Bowl with the 20th-ranked rushing offense. The Buccaneers won a Super Bowl with the 28th-ranked rushing offense. The Chiefs, you're looking at 2 Super Bowls with right around the 23rd-ranked rushing offense, respectively. Simply put, you just don't need a running back to win a Super Bowl. It helps to have a running back to get there, but to win, it just don't matter. So until a running back becomes the catalyst for winning a Super Bowl, they better be content with their value depreciating. I'll see y'all on TV. This is infuriating. You can both feel like running backs should be paid more based upon playing a car crash position in the National Football League, contact on every single play, and simultaneously understand it does not make sense to pay them more. Let's start with the history of it all. You got to go back to 2016 to find the last time a Super Bowl roster had a 1,000-yard rusher. That was LeGarrette Blount and the 2016 Patriots. Keep in mind, the Patriots have won a Super Bowl since then, and Tom Brady, the quarterback at the time, has won 2 Super Bowls since then. You got to go back to 2013 to find the last time there was a Pro Bowl running back on a Super Bowl roster. That is Marshawn Lynch. 1999 to find the last time in Marshall Faulk there was a first-team All-Pro running back on a Super Bowl roster. Meanwhile, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, 3 leading rushers last year. Raiders, Josh Jacobs, 6-11. Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Browns, Titans, both 7-10. Think about the teams that have even won the Super Bowl last year. Isaiah Pacheco, a 7th-round running back out of Rutgers. The year before, a leading rusher, I believe it was a combination of Henderson and Sony Michel. The year before, it was Leonard Fournette. I don't even think he eclipsed the 500 rushing yard mark. I mean, come on, y'all. I believe the year before, I think it was Damian Williams of the Chiefs who had 498 rushing yards. You can both be mad that running backs aren't getting paid enough, but have enough business and fiscal sense, have enough of an understanding of business economics to realize the why.